Luke Belmar. He is a perfect example of a modern entrepreneur, which, as stated in the book Ego is the Enemy by Ryan Holiday, could fall into the category they lack artifice, they wear normal clothes. Most successful people are not people you've ever heard of. But he doesn't. He has built his personal brand on Instagram, through YouTube, and by engaging on camera with such influential figures and other entrepreneurs like the Taylor brothers, Walter and Myron from Fresh and Fit podcast, Jordan Wells, and most recently with Mike Thurston appearing on their podcast. Truth be told, while his following isn't big, the smallest dogs bark the loudest, as the saying goes in Texas. And that is precisely why he and his message is a hidden gem on the vastness of internet. To prove my point, I will say to you the most important thing I've learned from him, and that is do your research. One of the truths that I learned because of him are the old money families and how they, even though working from shadows, run the world. I also learned about Vanguard and who are the sponsors of it and how it has bought BlackRock, which, if these names sound familiar, you should know by now that Luke Belmar is actually a man who puts his money where his mouth is. Also, because of him, I got to venture into the wildness of the central banking and, of course, the history of money, which is quite an interesting venture to say the least. To top everything off, Luke Belmar also gives great advice in such spheres as finances, crypto, and other more deeply related stuff. I could keep going for another 15 minutes about how great he is or what have I learned from him, but as Morgan Housel put it in his book The Psychology of Money, enough is realizing that the opposite, an insatiable appetite for more, will punish you to the point of regret. In the end, by any chance, Luke, if you're watching, I am truly grateful for all the things I learned from you. Also, I'm grateful that because of you, I learned how to do research, the proper kind, and I've learned the man who stands behind feminism and the modern problems that we face in society today. Thanks.